is yet to come.
And now for our featured presentation.
Once again, I'm off to the library. I think this might be my third, fourth, maybe in fifth time in a row. I think it's third time in a row though. But I've been going to the library because I've been doing it more in my third year than ever before. So, you know, it really helps me train my mindset, especially when I have so much work to do. I'm walking from Hylo side, that's what I call it. Because you know there's Hylo and there's like two other halls. So wish me have a very productive day. But yeah, soaking up the last few months, no, not months, days of college life before I transition into the next stage, which is employment or entrepreneurship, who knows. looks like a very nice sunny day. Hope I don't jinx it and it doesn't rain. It was raining a bit this week. I think yesterday it was raining all day, to be honest. I'm gonna try a thing now. If I had like a big stone or something. Kind of stupid this video. Just to take a local video. Sorry guys, I'm not really do today. I'm tired. Butter and cheese. Easter is coming. Yeah, start Easter early. My mom did my hair. What was it? Tuesday? No, Wednesday. And try to keep it so I don't know when she'll be able to do it again. Like I know how to do my hair in theory. I think I did some big twist ones myself. But you know, in terms of like the neatness of it all, it takes a lot of practice and time, and as you know, today's a testament that I literally have to just focus on school. But we're in the last days of it, so I'm still grateful. So but I need to catch up my hair every now and then, so I have to do it until she's free to assist me again. I've done a lot of introspection in the last couple of months, especially since, you know, last year of college and everything, and you know, I'm overall very grateful. By the grace of God, I got awarded a scholarship from my second year to now. I'm actually going to be saying bye to the committee tomorrow, Tuesday. I wonder if I should video that. You know, they are the Center for Community Development and the Center for Community Outreach and Development. Yeah. So, and they do a lot of film. They used to be called the UE Mona Film Project, but now they've expanded it. So I think I want to include a clip of them. Just of me showing my appreciation for all that they've done. I hope I don't cry. I was telling my mom about it yesterday, and you want to see the water rinse. Feels kind of cringy for a cry, but hopefully I won't cry. I'll just say a joke or two to keep my composure. I guess you guys will see when that clip comes in. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of introspection, looking in myself. I mean, the courses I'm doing are literally helping me to come out of school on a good foot. So I'm grateful, man. I'm really grateful. I drink some little amount that my app is behind is really using. The phone is being used more. Drink the vitamin, the phone I catch up on, but it isn't a bad view, so I'm trying to just use my saliva. Let's not get too close to the details. So yeah, honestly, last semester wasn't the best, because when I came back from work and travel, I came back in the second week of school. Normally I'm even at school before, you know, for orientation week, open week or whatever, but I came smack in the middle of first week, and then there's a lot of research based course. I don't love research, mostly because I have to read over something like 1,000 times to understand it, and I'm not completely sure if what I read or what I gain from it is what the teacher wants. But I've come to understand that once I can back up my process, you know, give explanation of why I thought the way I thought, why I produced what I produced, it really doesn't matter what the teacher says, in the sense of what I found is my discovery. I don't need to back it up with evidence and, you know, creative thinking. So yeah, but last semester, man, it was it felt like it could never end, and the fact that this one is ending so quickly, it's really all glory and thanks be unto God. Because honestly, a lot of things could have went wrong, and it didn't, and it's all to God's glory. So guys, honestly, being in my last year, there's so many things I can be grateful for. I'm not yet exactly where I want to be, but it's really an encouragement to just look to those around you for comfort. That's your friends, your family, your loved ones. Just let them give you that shoulder to cry on. Let them hear you out. Let them hear you vent of all your frustration. This teacher, be lecture this, lecture that, them not post the slides. This teacher, it's not even just a teacher. It could just be having to wake up every day. Oh, the rain is falling. Even people who live on campus. Oh, the rain is falling. I was supposed to wash today. I have like 2 weeks of laundry. There's so many noise over UE board. I can't sleep. You know, there's a lot of frustrations that us as UE students go through, and it will all be worth it in the end. That's really the moral of the story. It will all be worth it in the end. But yeah, don't plan for this video to be like 1,000 minutes. A look at 20-30 minutes. I mean, that's some meds. That's all our meds. This is not becoming a mukbang, guys. I just want to spread the cheese even. You know, like when I have a little piece of cheese and one leaf of bun. It needs to be a good ratio. Yeah, let me just. Yeah. But yeah, put in a comment down below, what was your university like? Your life, your university, how was it like? Like, where did you go to study? Even those who decided not to go to college, why did you decide not to? Yeah, how is the start of spring treating you and all that? Guys, as soon as school finish, I'm back on work and travel again, by the grace of God, hopefully. And there's a lot more I want to do in terms of like structurally helping myself, you know, have certain things in place. You know, savings is a big thing. I really plan to just build a foundation, because I'm a person I've understood in my 22 years of life. I'm a person that will give my all to something once I care about it, or you. So since my life has been mostly or all about school, it's mostly been about 3 things: school, family, and then the third one is a mixture of friends, hobbies. Yeah. So seeing that school, oh, I said church, friends, church and family. Okay, school, church and family, friends, hobbies, whatever else. So with school being such a big part of my life, I want a better work-life balance. And I don't like the hustler mentality of people in graphic design. Like, I'm doing digital media. I know, guys, doing digital media doesn't just mean, oh, TVJ, CVM. It means much more. I chose that degree, which you would have seen from a video years ago I made in the starting of the channel. I chose this degree because I wanted to be able to work anywhere in the world. I became obsessed with using Canva and CapCut with presentations and video editing. And by the grace of God, it lined up that my parents, we as a family made this YouTube channel in 2021. We posted in January, but we started producing in 2021 in the near or tail end of the pandemic. By 2022 December, people could be able to go out and go to school physically and all that stuff. Well, from January, but who cares? It's over with. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. Yeah. And then in the media team at church, I became an active member in that as well. So everything really just lined up for me to be doing this line of work. And I want to do the best I can. So guys, I'm really good at making posters. I do video editing. I'm all about creating a story, a brand image. So if you have a mission, if you have a dream, and you want to put it digitally, I'm your girl. So just hit me up in the comment section for serious inquiries. You know, you'll find a way to contact me. Just make the interest known and we can be in touch. So I plan to be a digital media consultant and creative. So first we need to consult what are your ideas, what is the vision you want to bring digital, and that's one thing. And then being the one to create it or manage a team to create your digital needs, you know. So I see myself, I could work with a company, get some, you know, some early experience, not early experience, but like first time experience. But I see myself working for myself in a sense where my skills and my time and my energy, when I'm not literally putting in the hours to work, it speaks for itself and it brings in revenue to me while I'm asleep, if that makes sense. So, oh yeah, I'm also good at web design, because tell you, them kill me with web design classes in a Karimak digital media program. It's a good program. It's fairly growing. It's still growing. At first, I used to think, say, yo, this literally could just be a YouTube tutorial, but it's much more than that. When you're at UE, especially in a faculty, like in a school like Karimak, there's a lot of people who need to learn or need to broadcast a message, need a way or want to create a way to, you know, make an impact, make a statement. So whole thing like social media management, content creators, even influencers, a lot of them come from Karimak, so you know, a lot of networking can take place. Just the other day I was with my friends over Burger King and we were saying, yo, I mean, if I keep these contacts close, you know how much friend I have in a long of. I mean, faculty of law, you know how much med-side people know. Very soon they're gonna need websites, you know. They need people to help them, you know, brand themselves, put themselves on the digital landscape, you know. So all that I'm taking into mind that honestly, you can have a plan and you try your best to work it out. You go as far as planning the next 5 years, but you really never know until you make the first step. And plans change. You just need to learn to be flexible. Be flexible but unmoving. Win. Be flexible but unmoving. So know when to bounce back and know when to stand your ground. These might sound very cliche, but telling you, as a person that's very determined about getting what she wants done when she wants it, you have to learn to be flexible. Because in being flexible, a new line, a new path, a new branch of opportunity can be available to you. And again, I'm speaking from the little experience I have, but just stick to it. Stick to it, man. Alright. Can't believe I've only gone through one half of this bun. So I'm gonna stop talking and just get the energy I need to go back in there. Yeah, so I see myself even working abroad, because I love Jamaica and I would love to be able to work in I would love to be able to start working in Jamaica to know how it is. But again, as I said earlier about the hustler mentality, I like when my money is working for me. I don't want to be running down money, because it's not really the money I want. I want the access, the resources that money can give me. So it's really good to keep your friends and those in university right now who are what do you call it? Who are, what's the word? They are pursuing their own degree. Keep them in touch. Networking is very important, and it's one of the many resources that UE has to offer. Not just UE, university has to offer, community college has to offer. So people are or is our resource. We should invest in people, not in money. Invest in dreams, invest in, you know, people's way of thinking. How we think, what we perceive becomes reality. A lot of the structures here in the world, we as man, we made it. So it's not the material things that are in question. of whether, oh, will I get it or not. It's what you think, what you try to conceive in your mind. That's what becomes reality. Me, I don't have money to my name. I have no status. I have nothing than just God and the one prayer crowd to my alright. I have my family. I have God. I am not wealthy yet. I am not rich. I'd rather be wealthy because rich has a certain connotation. But I'm already wealthy in my mind. You know? If you have a wealthy and healthy mindset, you're halfway there to becoming the person you really want to be. It's really just your way of getting there. So many times, especially with me, I don't know what the next day will bring. I feel like I'm always waiting for something, and I hated that feeling for the longest time. So I just try to think of it as, okay, plans are in motion. What is for me is already coming my way. I just need to be ready for it mentally, and in every state of being that I would have access to. I'm just really waiting for that key product, that key emotion, that key feeling, that key lifestyle to come to me. So all this that's happening now, all these humbling experiences, living with my parents, being able to go overseas to work, being able to meet new people, overcoming or going through challenges, not knowing when the next day will present itself with whatever situation. All of these are just tests and trials. Some people have it worse than me, and it's not to really play down what I've been through. It's just to really be like, hey, sir, I could not be here right now. You know that all of this has to be for a reason. The amount of TikToks I've seen where people are playing the graduation song. I think I put it here. Like the graduation song. Oh, this is a bop. I can't wait till I hear this bop. Like graduating this year. Like I don't even know what kind of dance I'm gonna do. But man, 3 years. Not just 3 years. When did I start school? I started school at 3 in kindergarten. 19 years. I'm turning 22 this year, if you can believe it. 19 years. That's a culmination of 19 years of school, because I haven't stopped. So I'm grateful, and I'm doing my thing. So thanks for watching so far. If you like this video, please like this video. Put a comment down below. What was your university experience like? Did you get a scholarship? Do you have student loans? What was it like for you being in school? Do you think I should do my master's? I don't know yet. Let me see how work can go. Because some people, you get all the paper in the world, but no experience. That's the thing, Not to ramble on, which I have in full right. This is my video. But honestly, imagine you have experience, but you don't have a degree. You have a degree, but then they want experience. So it's really just about balancing. It's like you have to do a balancing act. And imagine you're 22 years old. You've only been in school. You've been in school all your life. Yes, there's been so much jobs. Yes, let's say yes, you've even been overseas and work and travel. I've seen, like when I had interviews the other day, like mock interviews, those were seen as, when they saw that I've been on work and travel, they're like, oh, so you've been overseas. How was it? They never asked about a job at credit union, because to them it's like, oh, you've traveled, So honestly, whatever edge I need to get where I want to be in this world until my heavenly Father comes to collect me, He shall provide that edge, that heaven sent glowing sign that says, choose me. I am the answer to your solution. Hire me. I can do it. So yeah, let me go back to do some work. I really need to get some work done. Stay tuned, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. See ya. So now I'm going home. My voice sounds like it's a good. Right, so I'm going home now, guys. It's about 5:10. I told my mom I'd be home by 5, so I'm running a bit later than I expected. But today was an overall productive day. I was able to finish my work plan, create the survey, send out the survey, and I started the work on my individual demo reel for portfolio class. So that was my day at the library at UA from 12 to 5, and this is me every weekend until I graduate.
Is yet to come. Is yet to come.